exciting time of the year. It wasn't but a year ago that we were in this same situation, and obviously coming off of last night's last exhibition game and seeing certainly a display of the kids we talked about this year is just as exciting today to talk about the two kids that we signed, and certainly, hats go off to my staff. They did an incredible job, again, of just really going after, evaluating, and then once we tabbed these two kids, we got on them. And the first one that we'll talk about is Holly Johnson. It is great to be able to have a local product from Minot, North Dakota, who is probably the biggest stat stuffer we've had that we've signed since we've been here. You look at her numbers, the records that she broke just in single season last year alone as a junior, averages 20 points and 11 rebounds. 6-foot kid that is continues to just, I think she grows. When we got her to verbally commit and watched her a month later at a volleyball game, I think the kid grew even another inch. I mean, her hands are above that volleyball net when she stands there in the middle. So just encouraging to see the length and the size that this kid has. Comes from a basketball family. Her dad and her older sister play basketball at Minot State. So again, when you evaluated this kid, you're like, where did she get this skill set? Because she has an unbelievable skill set. You talk about kids that are shooters or scorers. Holly Johnson is both. She is probably the purest shooter that we've signed since we've been here. The kid can flat shoot the basketball. Her preparation to get shots off of down screens, catch and shoot from a distance is unbelievable. And then you talk about a score. She can score in multiple ways. She's just not a catch and shoot off a down screen shooter. The kid can post up. She gets triple teamed and double teamed in high school, and she's still averaging what she's averaging. So she finds ways to score. Back to the basket, pull-up jumpers, offensive rebounds. The kid is passionate. She's competitive. So we are very, very excited that we found the kid. We saw the kid, that she's an in-state kid, and she's coming and is just full of enthusiasm to play for North Dakota State. So we are very thrilled about Holly Johnson. Then, you go across the border and it's all about connections. We know what Danny DeGagne has done for us so far to date, and certainly encouraged with the years we have left with her. And she has a teammate, Brittany, Wiebe, that I think we're changing our criteria when it comes to recruiting. We're going to start recruiting hockey players first that have transitioned into basketball players, because they're really fun. There's a lot of similarities with these two kids. The difference is that Brittany's a left-hand kid. I really like southpaw kids. I don't know if it's a word that most people use, but I tend to use it with left-handed kids because they can do some creative things. She's very crafty, can shoot her range is better than Danny's. Athletically, they're pretty much the same. She's an incredible defensive stopper that really likes to get out and challenge. The thing is that her potential is so far ahead of her that we're really encouraged to be able to develop this kid because first and foremost, she has the athleticism, she has the drive, she wants to be here, she wants to compete at this level, and she wants 1 year to play with her teammate that she had a chance with in high school, and that's to have Danny as a senior when she comes in as a freshman. So we are beyond excited about these two kids to add with what we currently have on this roster, and to know that we're moving in the right direction with our recruitment of athletic basketball players. Any questions?
Coach, how much was the door open? Did you talk to Danny about getting Brittany here?
We have very few scholarships in that class, and so our first priority was Holly Johnson. When we saw Holly Johnson, we committed to Holly Johnson ASAP, and we just, with recruiting in the summer, kids get out and they get seen. We made sure we were at every single one of her games and made sure that she knew that we wanted her to be a part of this program. And so it was really just kind of trying to decide what to do with that other scholarship, where to fit it. And the more we started to talk as a staff about Brittany and her abilities, and again, guard play at this level and how important it is. And there's 3 positions out there, and you need depth in those positions. You can play a lot of kids. she just started to really come to the forefront for us. And so at that time, then we just, you know, Danny, tell us a little bit more about this kid. Give us, you know, a little background about her, her family, and then, you know, obviously the fact that she knew Danny. These two kids are high character, and Brittany is all of that.